I have just one goal for today's video, and that is to get to the bottom of the argument. Which one is better? Fund investing or stock picking? And by fund investing, I mean investing in ETFs or index funds, while stock picking means picking individual stocks. If you're not familiar with what mutual funds, ETFs, and index funds are, I have a video explaining these concepts. That's a good place to start. I have personally tried both stock picking and fund investing, and I will show you what my returns from each of these strategies was. This will help us decide which is better. So stay with me for the next 5 minutes, okay? I have two separate accounts, a TD investing account, and my strategy for this account was simple. I mean, very simple and straightforward. Buy S&P 500 fund, leave the money and let it grow. I opened this account sometime in 2023. The second is a Robinhood account, and the strategy here is to invest in individual stocks so I can beat the markets. For a bit of context, I opened this Robinhood account sometime in 2020, 2021. So right when we were getting out of the pandemic and the stock market was picking up again. The market was entering its bull season. Good times, right? Back then, I was part of an investment club, and they supposedly had these stock picking experts who carried out extensive analysis and advised us, the members, on what stocks to buy, not to buy, and the rest of that. I'm giving you this background information so you understand that the individual stocks that I bought wasn't just a gamble. They were backed by hours and hours of research, both from experts and from me, because the number one rule of investing is never buy what you do not understand. Anyways, fast forward to present day. With my TD account, I invested $7,000, as you can see on the screen, and I have made a gain of 52%, a whooping 52%, which translates to about $3,600. All I invested in this account was S&P 500 ETF, ticker symbol VFV if you live in Canada, and VOO if you live in the US. In under 2 years, I made this gain. $3,000 might not sound like a lot, but imagine I invested $10,000, or better still, $100,000. I would have made a gain of $50,000 as of today without lifting a finger. Now to my Robinhood account. This portfolio has an all-time gain around the 7% mark, which works out to about $900. Let's see what we have in this portfolio. 46% stocks, 35% ETFs, a little bit of crypto, and 0 options. This screen shows the individual stocks. We have Tesla, Meta, Trade Desk, Amazon, all sorts. The total return column shows how much I made since I bought the stocks. While there are a good number of awesome buys in here, I also have a bunch of epic fails. Wix, Fiverr, Pinterest, Target, Roku, even Zoom and Lemonade. My crypto holding is very small in this portfolio, and you can see the gains because I bought this at a good time. What ended up happening in this portfolio is while some stocks and crypto have given decent return, there are a bunch of other companies making heavy losses, which pulled down the portfolio. To be honest, this portfolio represents a classic case of over-diversification, too much garbage. If you're to choose, would you rather invest in one ETF and make a 52% gain, or in individual stocks with a 7% gain? I mean, we have a clear winner, right? Now let's review some facts and historical data. When the stock market is going up and you're in a bull market, index funds outperforms stock picking. When you're in a bear market and the stock market is going down, stock picking outperforms index fund investing. Over the past 20 years, the stock market has generally gone up more often than it has gone down, with most years showing positive returns despite occasional dips here and there and corrections, normal market corrections. According to the data from S&P 500, the average annual return over the last 20 years is around 9.75%. Let's say 10%, indicating a net upward trend over the long term. Can you get more than 10% annual return from investing in individual stocks? Of course you can. What is the probability of you outperforming the market on a consistent basis? I don't know. And this brings me to the next point. What is the purpose of each of these strategies? The purpose of stock picking or active management is to beat the market, while the purpose of index fund investing is to match the performance of the market. Nothing more, nothing less. So if your goal is to be a superior investor, you want to beat the market, you want to make all the money up for grabs, then you can't be an index fund investor. That's the meaning. You will not achieve your goal by doing that. So here is my recommendation. Index fund investing is appropriate for most people, but you must have a long-term mentality. Time in the market is key. S&P 500 was down by 29% in 1974. down by 38% in 2008, and most recently was down by 19% in 2022. So if you have a short-term approach, these years could crush your portfolio and you'd have lost money if it was a jump in, jump out kind of deal. One thing I must say is that consistency is the key to making money from index fund or ETF investing. You'll be screwed if the market is down and you're not taking advantage of the sales. Take that $100, take that $500, the $1,000 and keep buying on a regular basis. If you decide to go with individual stocks, I think a nice approach will be to also invest in a bunch of ETFs to complement your stocks. Your core investments will be the individual stocks, and this will be complemented by some ETFs. So let's assume you pick stocks in the tech sector and you want some exposure to the energy sector. You could buy energy ETFs. So that kind of brings a form of balance to your portfolio. My sole purpose on this channel is to equip you with the right resources to make money and to see you win in your finances. Thank you for watching. Cheers to a life of options and see you in the next one. Bye.